that there right. So listen, we just put a shake move when you just did and turn it off.
Start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
50. I got you.
Oh, you spicy food.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, now you got to do everything.
Stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 38 yards on the scamper there. You got to give him the football again here. He gets the big run down to the 2.
I like it. I like the call, but here's always the question. How many times do we see the big runs and a guy pats his helmet and says, take me out? Why would you go out when you've got a chance to get it again and score?
Street, what you doing? What you doing, Street?
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and goal.
Yeah, come join this shit. It's us too.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Dances by him. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. An opening there on that first down run as he gets us forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, ain't nothing to see, nigga.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Goff on first down. And he's got a first down and then some in midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
We got three. Hold on.
On first down, it's gone. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go!
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Hey, Charlie.
Out of the gun. Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They saw the double coverage on him.
Man,
made it very tough for him to get the ball.
I told you to start playing football, bro. Man, tighten the fuck up out here, nigga.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Listen. This is your station. No, that ain't not mine.
Here we go on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
You know what? You try me, man. They come out the gate. Like this.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame.
Man, you think
the head coach
trying to murder
his
something,
skills were on point.
That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Did he put the game up?
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
You better stop him because he's kind of...
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I'm like that.
The wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be set. Down.
2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Mike 58, right Hey, kill.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Check back.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. His throw incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. We're going to 54. Why is it?
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Check.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got his target, it's caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Check. 59. 3 buzz.
From the red zone now, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
I'm like, wait, man. Fucking deep,
Into
man.
the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, 73 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Prescott on first down. That one complete to Elliott. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On third down, Elliott. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Martin. Come on, Gina.
58's the mic.
Pick me up.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh, they gave you a pass
It'll be
interference?
incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, you can't hit the nigga around, though, bro. I can see you bumping.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 37. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
What's your motherfucking line, man?
And they'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Hey.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
You up 14?
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Some of that offensive hit stick.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Zeke, man.
That's just not fair, and now room to run. Past the
Zeke,
20,
man.
10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 68 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, If you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra feed. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get out to them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road. It's just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Left. Hey, 5.
Back to throw. Goff. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Jezzy2Grezzy's with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round was pretty defensively minded. But the look for quarterbacks taking Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it, and I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Hey, yo, did they really release DeAndre Hopkins?
Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
There he goes. Amari Cooper. Touchdown.
Don't let me make no movie on you like that, no, man.
Amari
I gotta see you a royalty check when I do that.
46 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Pumping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Down street.
Marr now to add the extra point.
Hey, change up. Change up and hit that up. Oh, look at
And
this
it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
I like to get the ball in my hand real quick. That's it, T-Street.
Now he's back out there to boom this
See how
one
good I
away.
am
Maybe with
with
some
the ball in my
frustration
hand
after
now.
the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, shit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of...
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods, his second touchdown in the afternoon. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
What kind they got?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let me get like garlic meat. Oh, yeah, that man ain't got no lemon pepper. Yeah, let me get garlic and lemon pepper.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. He caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
What's up, man? Yeah.
59 Mike, check.
No, garlic lemon pepper.
That's the pass.
She's at high roll.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
No, garlic and lemon pepper.
3rd with a gain of 22.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, look, they play man coverage against you. He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Back now in Arlington. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Yeah, I told you I was not going down, bro. You can make it because of this and that.
From the 50, it's gone. Out left, he's got it to Everett. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw is gone. They got him in. It's Woods. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Goff now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, but it'll be 2nd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard, realizing, what can hurt us most?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And Xavier Woods with a pick. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. Maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Well, the drive starts with a completion left side. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
There's Tuesday.
Check 3. Watch twins.
Again, it's Elliott. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Let's get off the field.
Hey, kill.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he'll sling that one in there. Complete to Cooper on the comeback. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
With the comeback route with cool bitch. Bro, that was crazy.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They couldn't pass it.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What about a user bruiser aggressive kick?
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
I didn't do that.
A 20 carry here for Elliott. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, man.
So after a
I'm
good
going
run
back to
by
the
Zeke,
replay,
another
man. Go back to
1st
the
and
replay after
10.
the game, man. Man, look at this return.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Go back to the replay
after
2
yards
the game.
in the wrong direction and leads
you can
to
replay
second down.
You can replay every play, bro. Go check that out, bro.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been
just
strong,
you come
but now
back,
it's 2nd and 12.
Give me my notification. I was all over that.
Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
That's it.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
They were ducking. They ran
just
past,
one
like you
remaining
said.
in this fourth quarter of play.
Like you said, they ran past. But go check that out.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9. Prescott from the gun. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
All I did was
stopped him in his tracks.
I can't help they gave me a one-hand animation.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw is Prescott. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Prescott now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Well, Prescott here to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
That down.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the interception, here's Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Gone. And that's called offside. It's Woods. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Right there.
Goff. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Yeah.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. They were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets appreciated from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Amen.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
I ain't see the little thing pop up neither. See what I do when I get me a superstar bike here. Who's coming out of that big hood?
Oh my